This is Boing Boing, and this is an iPad. That's the keyboard dock. And this is an app called The Elements. It's an app that was created specifically for iPad by Theodore Gray, whose name you see there, and Nick Mann. Nick Mann is the guy who did all the photography for this. Amazing. You can zoom in to each element just like that by tapping its place in the periodic table. And you see that this is copper, which is element number 29. We can call up some information from Wolfram Alpha. This is connected to the local Wi-Fi network, and I can see that there is the periodic table position, thermodynamic properties, basic elemental properties. If you pick another one, I think if we go back and pick, gold. Let's see. What's the current price of gold? Let's ask Wolfram Alpha. $1,126.42 per ounce. So let's go back and pick another element. Oh, let's say, how about platinum? Right? So the first thing that you see is a spinning video, beautiful high-resolution video shot by Nick Mann. And then here, these are all the examples of the element in the real world. And then here we are sort of spinning them. You can even grab them. Let's see if I have enough skill to... Oh, we've gone into an isolated view. There's 3D, so if I had the 3D glasses, which I don't just yet, we'd be able to put on the 3D glasses and see something that pops out of the screen even more than what we're already seeing there. So let's go back. We're done with that. Again, just the sheer joy of being able to manipulate these little guys cannot be underestimated. Let's go back to home. Copper is really nice. There's some nice stuff going on in copper. So, page 2. Look, there's this little dragon. If I had enough skills, I could... it'll allow you to actually twirl as many things as your fingers can touch at one time. And there we are. There's some funny little Easter eggs that they have in here, and some neat little features. So like there, I don't know if you can see that. So that's a search. And we're actually searching the periodic table here. So if I type in GOLD, it isolates down only the element entries that contain the word gold somewhere in that entry. Molybdenum, there's an obscure one. So by the time I've typed MOLYB, there's only 2 elements that contain that word. And you can see as we back out of search, everything else comes back. Let's see if I can, there we go. Antimony. Let's see what page 2 looks like for that. And again, you've got all of this copy, which I presume is the same text that's in the Elements book. He has a hardcover and softcover, hardcover and paperback version of a book too, which is really nice, which I've seen and I've spent a lot of time with. And he's got these neat posters too, all with the same source art, but God, why would you want paper when you can have this? You can sort of twiddle around. As I understand, the app was built really, really fast. They did not have a lot of lead time in which to build this. This was really a crash effort. But look how nice it is. So imagine if all of this functionality is present right at launch when these guys, I don't know, I'm guessing like, what, 6-9 weeks at the most? Imagine what they'll do when they have more time. I talked to Theodore Gray about this, and he was saying that some of the gestures that they might want to add in the future are pinch zooms so that you can really go in deep to some of these images because they have super, super, super high-res, really just gigantic amounts of data about each of these things that they shot. They shot these with a series of Canon SLRs, and he was telling me that they shot so many still images 360-degree images here. They shot so many of them. They shot like more than 250,000 images. They kept actually wearing out the shutters on the Canon cameras.